of the disputed region of Nagorno-Karabakh, which is internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan, but controlled by ethnic Armenians. Both sides are accusing each other of violating a second ceasefire in the space of a week. It was established a day after the Azeris said 13 people were killed in a missile attack on the city of Ganja. More than 700 people are estimated to have died so far in the fighting. Hada Abdulhamid is in Ganja in Azerbaijan with the reaction there.
There is an atmosphere, a bit of popular anger here, all fingers pointing out at Armenia. There's also very little faith in this renewed ceasefire that was announced on Sunday. People here obviously saying that they could not trust the Armenian side to hold their part of the deal, even though I feel there's a bit of confusion about what exactly that humanitarian ceasefire is about. People here think that it's about an end of hostilities, when in fact it's really about bringing some calm in a calm period, enough to swap bodies and wounded soldiers. Now, at the moment, we don't know where that is heading. We just heard from the Azerbaijani side that they are ready to return some bodies to Armenia through this pre-arranged corridor. Azerbaijan said that it has informed the International Red Cross about it, but the statement did not say anything about the wounded soldiers. Definitely on the battlefield, especially in the areas, in these occupied regions around Nagorno-Karabakh, the Azerbaijani army is moving forward. It has support. There is a feel that Azerbaijan at the moment, because of the territorial gain, has the upper hand, and you have a lot of people here who do support that. Many would tell you actually that maybe a ceasefire is not what should happen now, and that the army should keep on pressing.
Well, Bernard Smith is in Yerevan, the capital of Armenia, which he says is keen for the ceasefire to work.
The Armenians say they've been pushing for several days now to get this humanitarian ceasefire agreed on, and it's taken 2 weeks to get this far. It was Russia that got the two sides to agree to a humanitarian ceasefire, to hand over the bodies of killed soldiers and to exchange prisoners of war and wounded soldiers. It was never quiet enough along the line of contact, never peaceful enough for them to be able to, for both sides to be able to agree to do this. There was an attempt last week, on one local attempt to do it on one part of the line of contact, but even that failed after a few hours because firing started again. So this decision by the Azeris to hand over the dead bodies, the Armenians had already earlier on agreed to some sort of handover of bodies and prisoners, is Armenia needs this ceasefire to carry on. It's suffered now 675 ethnic Armenian fighters have been killed in the fighting, and Armenia has lost control of territory it has held since the end of the war in 1994. This territory between Nagorno-Karabakh and Azerbaijan is considered a security or buffer zone that the Armenians, that's what it is, to protect Nagorno. For the last 26 plus years, they're supposed to have been discussing the status of this territory plus Nagorno-Karabakh with Azerbaijan. Nothing's happened in that time. This is why Azerbaijan says it is now moving militarily with the support of Turkey to take some of this territory back.
Well, tens of thousands of people have marched through the streets of the capital of Belarus despite